Welcome students to this class on scope for entrepreneurship development in India. So many people they want to become entrepreneurs but they don't have any idea regarding how to start a company, what are the opportunities available, what is the scope for entrepreneurship in India. So in this video lecture, let us discuss the various opportunities available to start our own company and also the scope for entrepreneurship development in India. Yes. Now introduction. Entrepreneurship development in India presents significant opportunities supported by government initiatives, a large youth demographic, and a thriving ecosystem. So, as of 2023, India boasts over 75,000 startups, with this number growing rapidly each year. So, the country ranks third globally in terms of the number of startups, trailing behind the US and China, underscoring the vast potential for entrepreneurship. Driven by a combination of a favorable government policies, a young and dynamic population, and increasing access to technology and funding, India has emerged as one of the world's fastest growing entrepreneurial hubs. Startups are flourishing across various sectors, including technology, healthcare, education, and agribusiness. Initiatives, government initiatives such as Startup India, Make in India, and the Atal Innovation Mission have significantly contributed to fostering entrepreneurship by offering financial incentives, streamlining business regulations, and enhancing infrastructure. These efforts have created a more conducive environment for entrepreneurial growth. Furthermore, the availability of venture capital, angel investors, and crowdfunding platforms has made it easier for entrepreneurs to access the necessary funding. Programs like Startup India, launched in 2016, have led to a 38% increase in the number of startups over the last 5 years, offering benefits such as tax exemptions, funding support, and simplified compliance procedures. Additionally, the Atal Innovation Mission has established over 9,000 Atal Tinkering Labs in schools, encouraging innovation and entrepreneurship from an early age. Next one is market potential. India's market is young and dynamic workforce, one of the largest in the world, is a key driver of entrepreneurship. With more than half of the population under the age of 25, there is a strong inclination towards innovation and risk taking. Furthermore, India's expanding middle class offers a vast market for new products and services. The country's youthful demographic is not only tech savvy but also increasingly inclined toward entrepreneurship. For instance, Oyo Rooms, founded by Ritesh Agarwal at just 19, has grown into a global hospitality giant valued at over $9 billion. Similarly, Byju's, an edtech startup launched in 2011, reached a valuation of $22 billion by 2022, highlighting the growing trend of tech driven entrepreneurial ventures. Investment and funding. So, venture capital inflow into Indian startups reached over $39 billion in 2021, indicating robust investor confidence. Startups like Zomato, Swiggy, and Paytm have not only raised significant funds but also made India a hub for global investors. So, technology and digital transformation. India's tech ecosystem is flourishing with the rollout of 5G and greater mobile internet access, enabling entrepreneurs from even small towns to tap into global markets. For instance, CureFit, a health and fitness startup, secured $500 million in funding by utilizing digital platforms and offering personalized fitness services. Furthermore, technological advancements, particularly in digital platforms and e commerce, have created new opportunities for entrepreneurs, including those in rural areas. The rapid growth of tech startups, fueled by increased digital penetration and mobile usage, has revolutionized industries like education, healthcare, and finance. Sectoral growth opportunities. So, growth opportunities available sector wise: agriculture and agri tech, Agriculture is a key sector in India, employing over 50% of their population. However, there is a significant gap in terms of innovation and technology adoption. Agri startups like Ninja Cart and AgroStar are leveraging technology to enhance supply chains, reduce wastage, and offer farm to market solutions. The growing focus on sustainable farming and precision agriculture further opens up entrepreneurial opportunities. Renewable energy, the growth available in this field, with India committing to reducing carbon emissions and increasing renewable energy capacity, there is a large scope for green entrepreneurship. Startups like Renew Power and Tata Power Solar are leading the way in renewable energy solutions from solar panel to manufacturing wind energy. Next one is rural entrepreneurship. While major urban centers are hotspots for startups, rural India presents vast untapped opportunities. Entrepreneurs are increasingly focusing on solving rural challenges with localized products and services. For example, Kiva, a jewelry brand, and rural shows a rural BPO business processing outsourcing or revolutionizing the rural economy by providing employment and access to global markets. With increasing smartphone penetration and internet access in rural areas, entrepreneurs can now reach these markets efficiently. Giva, the jewelry brand, offers gives 20% of its profit to Smile, a foundation for children, underprivileged children. Next one is government backed funding and incubation. The schemes Mudra, Micro Units Development and Refinance Agency Scheme, launched in 2015, provides loans to small businesses, fostering grassroots entrepreneurship. By 2021, the Mudra scheme had disbursed loans worth 50 trillion rupees, helping millions of small and medium enterprises in India. In addition to government funding, the NASSCAM 10,000 Startups initiative offers incubation support, mentorship, and access to investors. This has enabled startups across sectors like fintech, edtech, and health tech to grow rapidly. Access to global markets. So, the rise of digital platforms has enabled entrepreneurs to access global markets, expanding the scope of their businesses. For instance, Zoho, a software development company based in Chennai, competes with global giants like Salesforce and Microsoft. It's a prime example of a global success story born out of India's thriving tech ecosystem. Social entrepreneurship, along with profit driven ventures, social entrepreneurship is gaining traction in India, addressing pressing social issues like poverty, education, healthcare, and sanitation. Startups like Selco India, which provides solar energy solutions to underserved communities, and Benevolent, which focuses on microloans to empower women, are examples of ventures making a positive social impact while being financially sustainable. Skilling and education. Nowadays, there is a huge demand for skilled laborers. So, as demand for skilled laborer arises, there is an increasing need for skill development and vocational training. Entrepreneurs are stepping in to meet this need. Platforms like Upgrad and Unacademy and Skillshare are enabling people to gain the necessary skills for modern jobs. The government's Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana also supports this, providing free training to youth for a wide range of jobs, further spurring entrepreneurial activity. So, focus on women entrepreneurs. Women entrepreneurship is a growing sector in India with more women stepping into business roles. The Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India and other organizations are offering training and support to women entrepreneurs. Examples like online beauty and wellness platform founded by Falguni Nair and Biocon, a biopharmaceutical company founded by Kiran Mazumdar Shah, are examples of successful women-led ventures in India. India as a hub for innovation. So, India's innovation landscape is flourishing. India ranked 46th in the Global Innovation Index 2023, driven by strong performance in technology output and market sophistication. Startups are innovating not only in terms of products but also in business models. For example, Ola and Uber have transformed the taxi industry, while Urban Clap, now Urban Company, has revolutionized the home services sector. Evolving consumer behavior. The Indian middle class, which is expected to number over 500 million by 2030, is increasingly looking up for quality and affordable products and services. Startups focusing on affordability, convenience, and quality are tapping into this growing market. Examples include Big Basket, e-grocery, and Dream11 fantasy sports, which cater to the evolving preferences of India's consumer base. In conclusion, the challenges faced by entrepreneurs, including regulatory obstacles, limited access to skilled labor, and insufficient infrastructure, are gradually being addressed, creating a more conducive environment for sustainable and scalable ventures. As a result, the future of entrepreneurship development in India holds great promise with expanding opportunities for growth and innovation. While issues like regulatory barriers, a shortage of skilled talent, and infrastructure gaps still exist, India's entrepreneurial landscape continues to grow rapidly, offering substantial returns for both innovators and investors. The potential for entrepreneurship development in India is vast and diverse, with opportunities across various sectors. With strong government support, evolving consumer behaviors, a thriving startup ecosystem, and better access to capital, entrepreneurship in India is on track for significant growth in the years ahead. Thank you. Hello students, now let us see the scope for entrepreneurship development in India for students. At the student level, entrepreneurship development in India holds immense potential, offering a pathway for young minds to innovate, create, and drive economic growth. The Indian student population is one of the largest in the world, with millions attending universities and colleges, and this provides a fertile ground for entrepreneurship to flourish. Below are some of the key aspects of the scope of entrepreneurship development among students in India. So, what are the supports from the government and institutions? Startup India and Atal Innovation Mission. So, the government has launched various initiatives like Startup India and the Atal Innovation Mission, which offer support to students keen on starting businesses. AIM has set up, that is Atal Innovation Mission, has set up more than 9,000 Atal Tinkering Labs across schools and colleges, fostering innovation and entrepreneurship at the grassroots level. These programs provide mentorship, funding, and networking opportunities to student entrepreneurs. Incubators and accelerators. Many universities and colleges now have incubation centers and startup accelerators to support students in turning their ideas into viable business. Examples include IIT Bombay's SIGN, Society for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, and IIM Ahmedabad Center for Innovation, Incubation and Entrepreneurship (CIIE), which offer resources, funding, and mentoring to student entrepreneurs. So, access to funding, how to get funding. So, with the rise of angel investors, venture capital funds, and crowdfunding platforms, students now have easier access to financial support. Platforms like AngelList and Kickstarter enable students to showcase their business ideas and attract investors. Additionally, government schemes like Mudra also provide funding to startups, which students can tap into through college entrepreneurship programs. Pitch competitions. Many universities and external organizations host entrepreneurship competitions where students can pitch their startup ideas and win cash prizes or funding. For instance, Harvard Business School's New Venture Competition or NASSCAM's 10,000 Startups initiative often features student-led startups. Growing entrepreneurial mindset. Indian students are increasingly inclined towards entrepreneurship as a career option. The perception of entrepreneurship as a viable career path has changed significantly in recent years. Universities and colleges are encouraging students to pursue entrepreneurship programs and business courses designed to enhance entrepreneurial skills. The rise of entrepreneurial clubs and startup communities in colleges such as the Entrepreneurship Cell at IIT Delhi or Startup Weekend provides students with valuable networking opportunities, mentorship, and collaborative platforms to nurture their entrepreneurial ambitions. Even in our college, we have EPIC and also a ESL, a club, student club for entrepreneurship activities. Next one is technology and digital platforms. With the proliferation of the internet and smartphones, students can access a wide array of digital tools that help them in building, marketing, and scaling their businesses. Platforms like Shopify for e commerce, Canva for design, and Wix for website creation are making entrepreneurship more accessible to students with limited resources. Digital marketing platforms, including Google Ads and Instagram, provide a low cost way for student entrepreneurs to reach their target audience. This enables even a small student run startup to scale rapidly in a short period. Sectoral growth opportunities, EdTech, with the increasing focus on online education and skill development, students have an opportunity to enter the edtech space. Platforms like Byju's, an academy, and Vedantu started with students entrepreneurs and are now valued at billions. Students can create niche educational platforms or offer innovative learning solutions. Fintech. Students are also exploring the fintech sector, creating apps and services for personal finance, investment, and payment solutions. Razorpay and PhonePay, which started as a student-driven startups, are prime examples of successful fintech ventures. Sectoral opportunities in health sector and e-commerce sector. Health tech, health and wellness are becoming a key focus area, and students can tap into the sector by creating health apps, fitness solutions, or telemedicine platforms. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated the growth of health tech, offering opportunities for students in this sector. E-commerce. With a growing digital penetration in India, students can venture into the e-commerce space, creating platforms for niche products or services. Platforms like Zappos and Myntra started from small beginnings and grew into a massive business. So, government-backed funding and incubation. Mudra is backed by government. Micro Units Development and Refinance Agency scheme, launched in 2015, provides loans to small businesses, fostering grassroots entrepreneurship. By 2021, the Mudra scheme had disbursed loans worth 50 trillion rupees, helping millions of small and medium enterprises in India. In addition to government funding, the NASSCAM 10,000 Startups Initiative offers incubation support, mentorship, and access to investors. This has enabled startups across sectors like fintech, edtech, and health tech to grow rapidly. Skill development and learning objectives. Next one is entrepreneurship also encourages skill development such as problem solving, leadership, team management, and communication. These skills are valuable not only for launching a startup but also for career advancement. Many students take online courses and certifications on platforms like Coursera, Udemy, and edX to improve their skills in areas like business strategy, marketing, coding, and finance. Additionally, many colleges now offer entrepreneurship force workshops and hackathons that challenge students to develop business ideas and prototypes in a short amount of time. This encourages creativity, critical thinking, and practical application of ideas. Student success stories. There are so many success stories. Many successful startups in India were founded by students during their academic years. For example, Flipkart, founded by Sachin Bansal and Binny Bansal at IIT Delhi, and Freshworks, founded by Girish Mathrubootham while he was a student at PSG Tech, serve as an inspiration for students looking to pursue entrepreneurship. Ritesh Agarwal, the founder of Voyo Room, started his entrepreneurial journey at the age of 19. while he was still in college. His success story showcases the potential for young Indian students to build global enterprises. Social entrepreneurship. Many students are now also focusing on social entrepreneurship, using their skills to address societal challenges. Initiatives such as Selco India, which provides solar power solutions to rural communities, and Pollinate Group, which empowers women entrepreneurs, are student driven examples of how businesses can create a positive social impact. In conclusion, the scope of entrepreneurship development at the student level in India is vast and ever expanding. With the right support from educational institutions, government schemes, and growing across access to technology and funding, students in India are well positioned to become the next generation of entrepreneurs. As India continues to embrace innovation and startup culture, the entrepreneurial spirit among students will play a critical role in shaping the future economy. Thank you.